Hey, Tony Gaston here. Welcome to another episode of Small Business Saturday. Now, talking about life coaching because the industry is growing. You have billions of people in the world. You got hundreds of millions of people just in America alone. And not everybody can have 100 clients. Right now I do coaching at 6 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and then at 4 p.m. on Friday. And so those are my standard hours. So I do 5 sessions a week. So it's 5 sessions a week at $350 an hour if you book through mymentor.life. Now, currently that's booked out into July, and I think we're in the beginning of May. And so it kind of fills up. So then I have what I call a VIP session, where if you need to get in tomorrow within 48 hours, then it's double the price. Just like if you were going to fly first class, or if you were going to, skip the line at the theme park. So it's double the price. And I would say, sometimes 3 to 5 people a week may do that. And, it's just something I created. Now for me, coaching, back when I started, I would have coached 4 or 8 people a day. But now just running other companies, I don't have as much time to, do a lot of coaching, but I do it to remain accessible to some degree. And I say that to say it's a lot of coaches like myself who, as you're coaching, first it's just you just coaching. But then you start writing books, then you start starting companies, other innovating in your industry or in other industries. And so now your workload kind of grows, and now you don't have as much time for one-on-one coaching because you also want to create and do other things. And so it's like coaches come in and earn a living, and then you start to phase out of coaching. And so now it's room for more coaches. And one of the things I realize is a lot of people don't understand coaching and what it is. And a lot of people think that it's some rocket science. And I see some coaches, really preaching about methodology and having this methodology and teaching their students how to help someone get a breakthrough and how to help someone have guaranteed results and guaranteed change. That's not coaching. That's a scam. That's a sham, because coaching is not about fixing people. Because if it was about fixing people, then everybody needs fixed, because no one is perfect. We're all broken. Coaching is not about methodology, because if you are teaching methods, that means that there are liabilities with methods. So that's why therapy has treatment plans, which is methodology, has treatment plans. And that's why therapists can be audited. That's why therapists are governed. That's why therapists have to have a degree and they have to be certified, because what they are teaching, if they step outside of that, they can be sued. As a coach, it's not a coach's place to have methodology in the sense of this, streamlined system that you have someone doing something, because you don't know that person. So one person may react perfectly to it. The other person may react the total opposite to it. One person, it helps them and it grows them and it changes them. The other person, it makes them feel like taking their own life. And so as coaches, we literally are motivational, supporting, accountability partners. So what that means in layman terms is you're asking great questions. And when I say great questions, meaning you're just asking questions. Every question is a good question, because we love to answer questions. We love to talk about ourselves. We love to get stuff off our chest. So as a coach, you're asking questions, you're listening, and then you're asking another question, and you're giving your client something to think about. You're giving your client something to consider. Your client may ask you for some advice. You can share your opinion, but it's important that your client agrees with it. And if they don't agree with it, then it's important that you let them know the decision is theirs, that this decision is 100% theirs, and all you're doing is just kind of being a guide with the flashlight on the path, on the trail, just kind of pointing out the holes, pointing out the rocks that you could trip over, pointing out the bobcats and the lions and the tigers hiding in the bushes. That's what you're doing as a coach. You're not solving their problem. You're not fixing them. You're not changing them. You are just supporting, encouraging, and you're just like a guide. You're there with them on the journey, but your questions lead them to their answer. And then when they find their answer, they know they have it. Because even though you're a coach, your client can do your job. And that is the point, is each one reach one, each one teach one, lift as you climb, all these quotes that you've heard. That's essentially what coaching is. And so the thing about it is, honestly, anybody with a heart for service, if you're not patient, if a person does the same thing over and over and over, and they won't change and they won't grow, and that makes you want to strangle them, then coaching is not for you. Writing a book or doing videos may be for you. Coaching, it takes a lot of patience, because sometimes people do the same thing over and over and over, and they just want to talk to you because they need to get it off their chest and talk through it, but they know when they're going to change. You can't control that. Coaching is not about control. Coaching is not about just forcing someone to change. It's about supporting them on their journey and encouraging them and holding them accountable with words, because you can't even enact, physical accountability in the sense of, hey, you messed this up, do this, do that for me, or what have you. So with this, you are a support system. You are an accountability partner. And what we're going to do, what I'm getting ready to do, I was talking to my wife about it today, is when you go on Tony Gaskins Academy, in the description, the link is in the description. Right now we're going to be enrolling. And so I'm going to enroll for the rest of this month. I'll be enrolling, new coaches. And we already have coaches that have already taken. Listen to me carefully. Coaches who have taken the course. Listen to me. Listen to me carefully. Because I will say this, and a coach who is in the course will write in, is the Q&A for coaches who already took it? Yes. The Q&A is for, and that's another reason why I'm stepping back from coaching, because I'm starting to lose my patience. So I need somebody to step in for me. Because a coach should be doing about 20 sessions a week, and that's 4 sessions a day. And a coach could split it up, 8 a.m., noon, 4 p.m., 8 p.m. A coach could split it up, or, 10, 2, 6, a coach could split it up. And some coaches coach on Saturday and Sunday, So I'm just talking about Monday through Friday, because my Saturdays and Sundays are completely full with both of my son's sports schedule. Tomorrow we got 3 football games and 1 soccer game between the 2 of them. So Sunday we were supposed to have a soccer game on Mother's Day, but it just got canceled due to somebody caught the virus on the other team. So I don't coach on the weekends unless it's a VIP session, but I rarely accept them on the weekends anyways. I have them on Monday, scheduled on Monday. And so coaches may coach 20 hours in a week. And when coaches like myself start to kind of step back just due to workload, and I can't give everything to a lot of people or as many people, then that's when other coaches start to come in and start to grab more clients. Now look at it. If you got in your area millions of people that's available to be reached for coaching through you putting an ad on the bus stop bench, you creating a flyer for $5 on Fiverr.com, and then posting on your Facebook, and then boosting it, for $3 a day or $10 a day, whatever you can afford. And now you got clients coming in, booking you. Now that right there, it first builds a second stream of income, or whatever, third or fourth stream of income. And then eventually it can become full time. So I have coaches that it was just on the side, and now they're full time. And then some coaches, after it becoming full time, then some coaches start to train or start to help in other ways. One of the coaches, after you finish the life coach certification course with me, some people need hands-on help starting their LLC, start building their website, So one of our coaches, she charges $300 for like what she calls a coach booster, to where she walks new coaches through the hands-on process of really starting the business. They have the fundamentals and the foundation of coaching, but don't know how to do the business side of it as well. Or they heard it and learned it in the course, but still don't know how to activate it or implement it. And so what we're going to be doing is I'm enrolling this month, in the month of May. And now understand, right now the course is $750, but this course, the same type of course, other coach certifications are selling for $5,000, as high as what I've heard, $12,000, with the same type of information, the same information. And the coaches who created these courses have no more experience than me, have no more success than me, no more clients than me. I am a 7-figure coach in the coaching industry, in the sense of building a coaching business. Coaching is not just one-on-one calls. And so, but yet it's coaches that's charging $5 and $10 grand. The reason why I charge $750 is because I know that the average person who is working a normal job can be a coach on the side, and help people. At the same time, it's helping themselves, it's helping you, because when you say stuff, you hear it and it convicts you, and you start to change and grow because you're speaking this. And if you're not living it, you get convicted. And then you can build, and now you're helping take care of your family even better, but you're also serving a very meaningful purpose. So that's why my course is so much cheaper than a lot of courses you see on out there online. But what I'm going to add is I'm going to give more of myself, and what we're going to be doing is enrolling, and then we'll close it. And then we'll enroll, and then we'll close it, instead of it just being open and this rolling thing. And the reason what I want to do is, in the month of May, you enroll. In the month of June, you're taking the course, but I will have live Q&A sessions. So where you're stuck, where you're confused, where you need some, very direct application, that's what the live Q&A is for. And so I want you to know that yes, you could be a coach if you have a heart to serve. Coaching is not for everybody. It's not for everybody. If you have a heart to serve, and if you're willing to be patient and supportive, then you could be a coach. If you're willing to start with no clients for 6 months and then get your first client, and understand that, hey, it's a part of the grind, and do free sessions. When you're not being booked and paid, offer free session. Coach your friends, coach your family member, and learn how to listen. Learn how to listen 45 minutes and talk 15. Not 15 straight, 15 total throughout the hour call. Learn how to listen 50 minutes and talk 10. When you get to that point, now you're ready. Now you're ready to be a coach. So hey, this Tony Gaskins, if you're ready to be a coach, then make sure you go to TonyGaskinsAcademy.com. The link is in the description. The box right up under the video. Hit the little arrow, it drops down, and you'll see the link right there. And we're enrolling this month, and I'll be posting videos about it and touching on different things concerning coaching on the Small Business Saturdays. And it's several levels to it. So you get your certification, then you may want to write you a book. You may want to start you a course. You may want to start the YouTube. Whatever you want to do, I have a course for it, showing you how I did it on Tony Gaskins Academy. And for the coaches that you've taken the course, some people took it for as low as $165 on the Christmas special. Some as low as $165. But I would never do that again, because even though it was $165, 2 people scammed the system and wrote in later and said that they didn't take the course, or they didn't whatever, and had their bank give them a refund. So that's when you get people, sometimes you do stuff like that and you get people with who just not committed and not right intentions. So it'll never be that low again. And right now, as low as it's going to be, no coupon code needed. That is the discount. This year, I'm anticipating it going up to $1,500. So right now, it's only $750. So if you have a feeling that you want to be a coach, because there's people who write in and say, hey, it just was 500 last month. Yeah, it's escalating to get closer to market value. It's escalating to get closer to market value. It's going to take its time, but eventually it'll be at the market value, but it'll be very well worth the market value. But by the time it's at this current market value, the people who are charging $5,000 will then be charging $15,000. By the time my course gets to $5,000, the competition, the other people, they'll be charging $15,000. Because I'll be honest with you, a lot of people come into this space to capitalize and take advantage of dreamers, and that's why they charge so much, because they're not really trying to help. They're trying to get the most money they can get from people with a dream. And I see it, and it's sad. And that's why I intentionally price my course so much more affordable. Some people are trapped by the mindset that if it's cheaper, that it's not worth as much. And they don't take the time to look at my brand and to Google my name and to see what I've built, to see that, yes, I could charge what other people charging, but I charge what I charge for a reason. And I could teach you everything that I've done, but I charge what I charge for a reason. And a lot of people just don't understand that, and they'll take the more expensive course thinking they're going to learn more, and that's where they go wrong at. And some of them still come and take my course, or they have to come and get on MyMentor.life because the expensive course they took doesn't have an avenue for them to meet clients like MyMentor.life. And so that's the next step as well. And listen, there are no shortcuts. If you follow the plan and do at least the bare minimum that's asked of you throughout the course, and after you finish the course, then that's going to set you up the best possible way. That will set you up for success. And so, and I shared with you just my coaching model right now, and it's not a lot of money. By that, this is not a get rich quick scheme or anything like that. Like, you gotta serve, you gotta work, but it's fulfilling. So understand that. Hey, this is Tony Gaskins. God bless you. We'll talk soon.